recognize some names. Yo. Hey. Kyle. I'm live.
Yes.
I got some of the team today and label and stuff to celebrate, so it feels like a little family reunion. Thank you, Brownies and Lemonade. How do I feel about the album? I feel great. It's been a long time coming. I'm so happy, and I feel a sense of relief and purpose or something. Am I gonna do listening parties at record stores? Maybe, I don't know. Some people at work could chill out. That was so cool. That was so much fun. That came in last minute too, so I didn't expect it, but that gave me really unique energy. I kind of it just materialized something into something real. It's such a large amount of people, which I did not expect, because that stage can be tricky. So I don't know. I felt a sense of community. It was cool. Hey Mike, what's up? He likes the tie. I like the tie. How did I figure out the new direction for the album? I was making a bunch of stuff, and then I made High first, actually, and it felt crazy. And I sent it to Porter, actually, and I sent it a couple of other things, and Porter was like, wait, High is insane. He was so intrigued by it, and to me, when I made it, it felt forbidden, I was not supposed to make it. So that's why it was. Thanks for people who pre-ordered the album, that's very nice. And people that like Fire Away. I love Fire Away. I love Slater on it, she sounds so awesome. I finally heard it for the first time on big speakers with the interview, an hour ago, and that was, I don't know, it felt real for the first time, which is cool. I guess I heard it when I perform it live, but when I perform it live, it's a different version, it's a different mix, and also I hear it in my in-ears, so I don't really hear the loudspeakers anyway. People asking if I'm coming back to Montreal. I was just there, y'all. Come on. I'll come back, I swear. Band plushies, when I want to do a bunch of cool band stuff, but I was kind of trying to keep the band secret a little bit, just I have, there's the band website, victory.band, with a bunch of information that I've been updating, so I wanted the real fans to know about the band, and then keep it about the album for now, and then reveal a lot more in the coming weeks. I want to do a lot more with the band leading into other things. Do I have goals for this era I haven't had previously? Yeah, I actually do, but I don't want to they're personal goals as well, but generally I don't know, I wanted to feel courageous, I guess, and free with the music. So is there a band? I mean, there is no band, there is no show. There is a show, maybe. Would you consider this a more experimental album? I mean, I think there's some records on there that I feel very Madeon, but I focused on the first couple of singles on stuff that was more unexpected. But I think it's still a Madeon album, as you'll find, But yeah, the stuff that I wouldn't have, it's a lot of stuff I wouldn't have done on Good Faith, but it still feels really Madeon. I'm really excited for y'all to hear the Sam Gallatry collab. It's cool. Yeah, I know Sam Gallatry features. I really wanted to do one, and so I'm so glad that it happened. What does being very Madeon mean? I think it's just certain, production sensibility on chord arrangement or lyrics, and yeah. But even the songs that are happier, I think the lyrics have a layer of darkness to them if you pay attention. So there's some interesting stories. How did it feel shifting from the rainbow aesthetic to it felt really cool, because I think there's a lot of my tastes, especially the taste that I've developed recently, and stuff that appeals to me in fashion and art, that I just was so different from Good Faith, and so I felt like I got to expand, in a sense level up a little bit of my artistic expression. So it was really cool. I want to feel every era to feel so different, so I was this felt chrome and black and red, and felt like the perfect follow-up to something as playful and rainbow as and holographic as Good Faith. But you still get even on the album packaging, you get a lot of metallic stock and stuff. I really like the booklet inside of it. It's really good. That was I haven't shown it off enough, but that's my favorite part of the packaging. It's made like a magazine proper. There's a lot of great photos and layouts and 20 pages. So I like that. Madeon, show off the fit. Okay, so here's the story. This jacket is the jacket that I wore under the cape during Good Faith, because I needed some like structure with the shoulders. And actually, when I got the cape manufactured by La Rox, who kind of specialize in stage costumes, they were working on some other thing, and so they had this like unfinished, like pinned up, messed up jacket, and I just thought it looked so cool, so I asked them if I could have it. And then I realized, obviously it actually fits Victory a lot more than it did Good Faith. So I took up the cape, Are you and Porter still a good friend? Of course, we hung out at Coachella, had a nice long catch up. It was great. I hadn't seen him in person in a long time, but we always catch up online though. It's like, because we have this history as like internet friends, so I think it's always fun. Will the Victory live show get updated as the album releases? Yes, big updates. That's gonna be, because I've done the Red Rocks version, which was 1 hour and was designed to be an introduction to the sound, but I want the extended version of the show to be obviously show off a lot of the new music, because a lot of my favorite songs are on the album and you haven't heard yet, and then also like go further also with the rest of my discography and be kind of, I want it to be a great like Madeon celebration across all the album as well. How did you end up scrapping the old album? I think you'll get to learn all about that. There's a greater master plan, I think, but one thing at a time. Would you ever make a song with Frost Children or Nina? I mean, of course, but you don't want to pressure it, but just, it's fun to hang out, and then when music happens, Good Faith Candle was so cool. Would love to, I want to make another candle, but I wanted to come with like a really cool metallic custom. I'm trying to figure out, I want every item that I make moving forward to be so Victory and so elevated. And like, for example, I'm working on some merch items that are more like, hopefully like more like designer level, where they're like really, really custom and have like a lot of trims and hardware and metallic accents, and that are like stuff that I would really proudly wear as like a fashion piece. Did Porter help further with any other track? Yeah, we always give each other really, advice. He's always very insightful, so it was always very cool. What was working with Sam like? Really cool. He lives in the UK, so he was in LA very briefly. So he was actually working out of Skrillex's studio. So I just dropped by, and we just try to be really spontaneous, and I love it. Where do you have DJ edits for the album? Well, you'll find out. See for the tour poster. Thank you. Be able to get that Band-Aid. There's like the Band-Aid sticker in the sticker pack, which I think fits, which is really cool. The real Band-Aid that I wear in shoots and videos is it's obviously custom made to the shape of my face. Like I worked with Shin on it, and we did like a LiDAR 3D scan of my face and modeled it, and then like made it out of metal so I don't think it would, if I sold it wouldn't fit the shape of your cheek. So he's Spiky goated or washed. Spiky's goated, but Spiky is like a layered character, but it's like, I love Spiky. He has so much personality in his movement, in his silhouette. Like I love Spiky, hanging out with Spiky. The whole character is like, and people are like, ooh, is he a Nepo baby? And like, I think it's more complicated than that, and you'll get to see, because there's a whole proper band lore, by the way. Like I have all of the documents that are, I'm saying too much, but there's a real thing that it all adds up to, Have you watched any good movies recently? Yeah, I watched, my favorite movie I watched actually it's just like a classic I'd never seen before, just Thelma and Louise, like from the 80s. I thought that was great. What's new that I saw though? Like I'm blanking, but I should check out my letterbox. Don't look for my letterbox. It's like, you won't find it, and it's not, What were you and Spiky talking about in Coachella? Well, I just saw master plans, Lore for a band that doesn't exist. Does it not? Does it? I think what's cool about the band though is that like in the show, I don't know if people realize, but like they're live action. Like it's actual musicians that we designed, and it's like a mixture of like actual like fashion that I wear and like green screen elements, and like they're real. Like even what like the masks, they're not 3D, like we manufactured those. So it's like their movement is so human, which I love. Like the way Spikey move is so charismatic. Like we can't replace him, and so we had to do a bunch of motion capture for future thing that I shouldn't tell you about. Are architects involved in the Victory era? Yes. Like it's the same team. And on the live show side, it's the same team. Except that like this time Shin made even more physical things. Like one thing that we did that was so fun for making the live show is that we actually built, so I designed the stage and we 3D printed like a statue of me and like the whole stage and built it to scale, and then like previewed it with a giant TV. Like, and so there's this library in my room where I have a bunch of references and art book and stuff like that. And we just had the model of the stage, and then all the 5 of us each had like a little desk going around it, and we're all plugged into it. So when we made visuals, we could preview it in real time, which is why we hopefully did a good job on like Hugo 2 and the band and stuff, because we could actually see it. Will the merch be released separately? We definitely were gonna release some merch. Some of the items are probably gonna stay bundle exclusive, like, but I'll show you a little bit more about it. It's I think the best part of the bundle, surprisingly, might be the pendant necklace, because we went with like a real jeweler, so I think it's gonna be really good quality and like really cool. Like I think you'll hopefully like that. But that's the kind of stuff where I think it'll probably stay bundle exclusive, but yeah. No, I think so. I love when people like saw me for the first time at like Red Rocks at Coachella, and like my hope over time is that you get to have these entry points where like new fans can just catch up with this like history, and hopefully they find a thriving community, and like hopefully like past fans are like welcoming, and you know. There is no trailer for the album like Good Fate. I'm putting out the Fireway music video on Monday. So it kind of serves as that. Like it shows a lot more of the aesthetic. I'm still editing it low key. So I'm like, it's as usual, it's going to be very last minute, because we keep on having new ideas and stuff. There's a lot of like VFX shots and stuff, but it's close. I just need to finish it tonight. How did it come up with the style of the Victory era? I think I just saw so much new cool stuff that, you know, just like when I was a kid and I discovered Daft Punk and it defined my personality. I feel like in the past couple of years I saw a lot of art and fashion and runway stuff that I felt like built this new vocabulary for me that blew me away. And so I worked with like new people on that front that I felt like I really connected with, and Sammy the stylist and Jeremy the photographer, and we just found this real, I think like it was so cool to this time use like fashion and photography as a way to express the emotion of the album. I think we try to do something quite like purposeful. Will there be a tour announcement next week? Who's to say? Hey Joey Valens, what's up? Faf Daft Punk song, Digital Love, come on. How does Zone K2 fit into your DJ workflow? I mean, it's like I customized the whole thing. It's like, I actually don't know it works like low-key, because I like programmed the whole custom interface and boom, set up when I was 17, and then I haven't really changed it since. So it's just all of those crazy macros, so I can control like Ableton, like move the mouse around with it and stuff. Hey Sammy, Sammy's the stylist, is watching, and he says love your outfit, which I'm really honored by, because he obviously has high standards. I credit you. If you like this, it's because of you. Is the necklace a bundle exclusive? Yeah, because it's quite expensive to make. So I think it's like it kind of only makes sense as part of a thing, I think. Are signed vinyls planned? In the bundles, I signed the CDs and the poster. So it was like, I felt like, but I mean, I think I'll sign the vinyl for you in person for sure. What song are you most looking forward to us hearing on the new album? Oh my God. Kind of everything. Like, Lonely Space Age is very surprising, I think. And Porter thinks it's the most beautiful song I've made. So I'm like excited for that. Because there's kind of an emotional journey throughout the album from High to Lonely Space Age that will that really has this, I think, emotional narrative, and I think it ends somewhere you might not expect. So I'm excited for that. What was it like working with Eric for Super Platinum? It was so cool. He came through and we really connected. We had so much in common. It was so fun. We really like goofed around a lot, to be honest. And then it was the first time where like, normally when I record vocals, I'm not that timing specific. Like I'll do the timing later. And then, but like with a rapper, they're so intentional and good and specific about the timing of it. So I really preserved, because if you shift it even a few milliseconds, it's like, it's not the same like cadence. It's very, and so I really got to discover that with him. I'm like, he would like place the flow in places that it was so magical in ways that I like that I didn't realize when recording like pop vocals. So, but it was so fun. He's really, really cool and knowledgeable and has like broad taste and stuff. He's great. Are the first songs on the tour large shift? Hey, one thing at a time. I feel like Super Lion is such a 2017 Stu Upbeat type of song. Kind of, like, yeah. Tu suis un peu la scène française en ce moment? Ouais, je kiffe Mickey, Théodora, tout ça. Je trouve que en ce moment, c'est vraiment cool. Beats One Radio for Victory, I was just on there. Oh, you mean like a show? I'd like that, honestly. We haven't talked about it. Coming back to India, I'd love to. I only played once, so lots of good place suggestion for me to come. So I really want everybody to see the live show at some point. So, can you describe the track Red Jacket, please? 07, like banger. But still, like, yeah, you'll see. Did you have to learn to do signature for the rest of the band when doing the poster? The posters are printed with the other 3 band members, and I sign my signature. Because across the architects, the signatures for the band were made by kind of different people and the architects. So it's like, I don't know how to do them. Zephyr live would work so well in the new show. Would it though? I'll try. Does each feature represent a member of the band? Well, that's a cool idea, and so I will retroactively say yes, but let me think it through. It sounds like a clever idea, so, you know. Are there any tracks on the album you didn't play at Red Rocks? Yeah, like, of course, there's like 5 or 6 that you haven't heard at all. Yeah. Who is your major influence for this new album? Like, it's kind of like a lot of, there's some like really unexpected ones. Actually, I won't spoil it because I don't want you to listen to it with like a reference in mind, because sometimes I have a reference in mind, but it's so, like, the way that it inspired me is very unexpected. Like, the way I process it is, I don't think you could necessarily see the connection. How would you have felt any new inspiration, like outfits and style? I think there was this one Watanabe runway show a couple seasons ago that was so cool, very graphic. That was a big influence for me. I love tailoring, so I actually really liked the latest Men's Saint Laurent show. I thought it was like really striking with the big shoulders but kind of cinched waist, and I felt like that was striking. It's not out yet, but and then I wore it in the high video with like the Saint Laurent like really tall boots. Those were so cool. In my personal life, I love like Le Maire, Margiela. Okay. Oh yeah, when they're like apple green room, so like you get to see. Is this light? Oh, thank you. So that stuff is yeah. And Issei. I love Issei Miyake. I love that. So, and then for the photo shoots, we worked with a lot of like emerging designers, and there's this crazy Marlon Ferry dress, and I tend to credit them a lot, so hopefully you can find those connections. But yeah, I love finding daring new people. How excited are you for Zed in the Park? I'm super excited because Coachella was so fun, so I love DJing right now. I've never had more fun DJing. And I think the secret is that I feel like there's certain genres or certain things that I've decided to exclude from my DJing for coherence. And somehow having a cleaner premise has been really, really energizing. People are saying they love the artwork. Thank you. Yeah, Regular did the packaging, and then the artwork itself is a photo by Jeremy, who did all of the photos for the album. How good is the Last Time Gallery album? It's fantastic. It's amazing. Oh shit! People are saying it's muffled. How does it sound now? I think I had my fucking finger on the mic. I'm sorry. How long has it been bad? Like the microphone. What is the definition of a lead single? This has been the topic of furious debate. I mean, it comes a little bit from the olden days where you would pick a single that you're pushing to radio, and you could have like a single zero. Like for us back in Adventure is, okay, sounds better, cool. Imperium was like single zero, and then Euron was like a main single. And similarly this time, I wanted music out before Red Rocks, but with the label we wanted to wait closer to have a Fire Away. But like Fire Away was like kind of the song that like I and the label feel is like the biggest song maybe. So go stream Fire Away. And so I thought it was cool though to give context to the album by releasing High and then Car Crash Baby like from the live show, and then have like, so I guess it's lead. Maybe we should try a different word like main single or something else, or primary, or because technically it's not the lead in the sequence of release, but yeah. Favorite song from Worst Girl in America? Probably like Crank That, because I played at Coachella and it sounds insane. Come back to Red Rocks. I'll play in Denver again. Like I just did Red Rocks though, so. Oh my god, so many people are talking about really sweet memories from across, the What Madeon War. What's up? Skrillex collab when? Dude, I'd love that. We worked on something like years ago. Bill Graham or Berkeley Greek Theater pick. I can't talk about any touring stuff. How did you end up moving label? I just love mom and pop. Like my Columbia deal just ended, and I was like, I kind of, I didn't have a bad experience, but I just really like mom and pop, and I feel like they artistically really got it. Like they have good taste, and they're like, so. Do you do any merch design? Yeah. Like I actually did like the 2 t-shirts that you see in the bundles. I designed those. Obviously they're very photo driven, but it's very. I love doing merch stuff. Or like we have this like crazy jacket coming. That's like that. I also is something I've been trying to make forever. I didn't design the band poster though. I really like what Absolute did. Any change from Zed in the Park, Zed versus Coachella? I mean, Coachella I rehearsed a little bit, which I typically don't. Zed in the Park, I think I'm gonna like freestyle because I think my DJing is like better or more exciting when I improvise. So we'll see what I play. I think like I really had fun with Coachella, so I'll probably like retain some ideas from that. But yeah, I'll probably try new things too. Good Faith merch, some of my favorite pieces. Thank you. I have high standards, I think, for merch, and I think we've made some really cool stuff in the bundles that I think you'll be happy about. Fireway solo version, I really think it's better with Slater, but I do sing it solo in the live show. But I just really like it as a duet, personally. Like, do you wear the Victory fit in the house? My girlfriend wears the merch to bed and stuff, so I think it's definitely around. I've always worn my merch a little bit at home. I try to take it off when I go out because I think it's a little egotistical. But will Victory be an evolving show just like Good Faith? Yeah, like post-album, it's going to continue to evolve. I have a lot of ideas, and I just think the premise and the band and the Hugo too, but I think it's just been so fun, and I can see like a path for it. Really nice words. Was there a chance I'll do an SF show? Maybe. Are there any songs from the Victory Live show that are now under different names on the album? No, they're the same names. So how many songs are on the album? 10. I love a tight album. I'm gonna be honest. I love something where it's like you can listen to it through and it's coherent and quick and like boom, Are you gonna update the Madeon the music playlist? Oh yeah, good call. I should do that. Ça fait combien de temps que tu fais le Coachella? This is technically that was my 6th Coachella where I performed, which is insane. The first time was 2012. But I really hope that there's more to come, because like I just love that festival so much. What is the most banger song on the album to you? Yeah, maybe there's different kinds of bangers, you know, but like I think Red Jacket maybe is like kind of, yeah, maybe. Is High the loudest song in the album? Yeah, like this is a mess of a mix, which was very much on purpose. Like it's like crunchy, distorted, but like it's I wanted that to be so in your face. Yeah, Good Face is definitely a coherent and boom album. Thank you. Come next door. Hey. Would I do a Madeon festival? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's really like, it's a big thing, you know, but I just want people to experience the world of the album in many different ways. Like, I want people to, I have ideas there, so. Dancing on Whose Grave, to be determined. I think that's the biggest chorus on the album, though. It's like, I think it's pretty massive. Do you still play Sonic? Kind of. Like, I'm hoping they do a remake, remaster, re-release of Adventure 2 Battle, because, like, I miss it. Fire I've inspired by Kavinsky. I get it, yeah. I mean, it's like, it was inspired by everything I grew up with, though. Like, Human After All, Kavinsky, like, all that stuff, which was the first batch of dance music I discovered. Electropop's so back. It is back. Wow, so many good ideas. Or, what are you declaring victory over? Well, actually saying victory is a bit of an admission of defeat, I think. Victory Radio, like Good Faith Radio. I'm literally at Apple right now, so I should knock on some doors and be like, hey, I want to do it. How to correctly pronounce Madeon. Madeon. But in France, they say Madeon or Madeon, which I'm like, I don't correct them at this point. They are French. I can't, you know. You guys are very kind. I'm glad I get to share a little bit of this kind of excitement I have right now of the album. Some interesting questions. Oh, my Song to Blur edit. Oh my god, bring it back. You know what? I should, but I'll do a new mix. Like, come on. It's although I'm starting to kind of warm back up to like the drum sounds of Adventure era. I'm like, I used to really dislike it. I thought it was too transient, and now I kind of, it's a little bit nostalgic. So I kind of, like when I played the Night Out at Coachella, I was like, it has its own flavor. How'd you get the idea of putting Slater on Fireway? I really wanted a female vocalist on it to make it a duet. That was, I don't know, I just could see it. And I was always like into Slater, and she had wanted to work with me before, and I was just waiting for the right idea. And then like, when we tried it, it just was so, she's so cool too. Like we just hung out and like recorded it, and we had 2 days to record, and then like in 5 hours she had nailed it. It was perfect. So I was just listening. You know what? Porter was saying, he said that he re-listened to my 2 albums, and he said like, you should stop what you're doing and watch a sunset and listen to those albums the way they are, the way fans hear it. And I haven't done that in ages. I haven't sat down and like listened to Adventure in full, maybe since it came out. So I really should do that to get more context on the way that my discography is like experienced. Because obviously I've been listening to Victory a lot, so it's very fresh in my mind. Necklace standalone, the Importers Rough for the UK. I mean, I'm gonna see. Right now I'm focused on like the bundles and stuff. We'll see what we can do, but yeah. What is the signature instrument for Victory? Yeah, the Juno bass growl is great. And then there's like this kind of very specific like fake guitar sound that I like layer with a real guitar. I think the guitar sound is like with like this specific chorus and doubler and like, yeah. Is Enjoy close to the snippet? Yeah, but like I think it's strong. I think you'll like it. Wow, some really nice words. Are you planning another zine like the Good Faith one? We're doing the newspaper that we've been putting out, and I'm trying to find a way for everybody to get them because they're really nicely made. But like the big zine is actually in the album packaging. The 20-page magazine is really good. It's like really, it's gonna be really good quality, and I really love the inside. So I think that's, it kind of is the main zine to me. Don't we have any special? Oh my god, yeah, all have special meaning. I'm gonna let you uncover them. I think there's a couple of songs where like at first listen, people might miss the actual meaning of the lyrics, and then hopefully it kind of clicks later. First prize a tattoo. Yeah, I can hear you. I like that. Where effect pedals used on guitar. So the guitars, a lot of them are layered between fake guitars that I made and real guitars by Mikey from Mikey Freedom Art from Bleachers, and we use in the studio. Yeah, we use all like cool, interesting pedals for the real guitars, and then all like plugins for the digital ones, and like they merge in an interesting way. Because I kind of want it to feel like you're not sure if it's fake or real, or that's kind of the vibe of it. Because it's the ideas that I wanted the album to kind of sound like it was made by an imaginary band in your head. Maybe, no, you guys are saying cool things. Okay. I want to do more streams. I want to do like some Twitch and stuff. I just want to spend more time, and I think, yeah. So I'm gonna try to come up with some ideas there. Just to hang out. Yeah. All right, I should head out. I think they're all waiting for me. But do you do your own mixing and mastering? Mostly, but I didn't mix Fire Away and Cockroach Baby. I mean, the mix was finished by Tom Norris, who's like the goat, and I love what he did there. So I kind of, yeah. Are you posting your coach? I said, dude, it's already out. It's already on YouTube. It's like eventually playthrough. I mean, I kind of did it during the pandemic, so I should probably switch it up. But yeah, maybe I should do some music FL. Yeah. Anyway, bye y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Listen to Fire Away.